Day 6 here in Florence at the World Championships, and today we've got two road races taking place. This morning the junior men's and this afternoon the elite women's. Both of them on exactly the same course, starting here in Montecatini Terme. They take in 57 relatively flat kilometres before hitting the final circuit, which they will do 5 times. As ever, the junior men's race is very hard to predict, but in the elite women's, the defending champion Marianne Vos of the Netherlands starts out as the outstanding favourite. You've had a chance to see some of the other road races now. Has that given you an indication as to the way you think today's race will go?
Well, it gives an indication that it's really hard and that you have to keep some energy for the last lap, for the final lap, to make a move or to keep on going. So, like last year's, yeah, we are one of the favourites and they'll watch us.
So as you go through the tactics of Team GB here, presumably your team leader and everyone's behind you.
Yeah, really confident. We've got a good team, 4 girls, but we'll play that to our advantage. I think the 3 girls will try and look after me as best as they can for as long as they can, and then it's down to me really to follow.
And is the circuit as tough as everybody's been saying for the whole year? You've had a chance to ride it yourself and also watch some of the other races. What do you think the way it's going to go today?
Well, I haven't actually ridden it, but you know, I'm going to race the riders, not the course, and it's a case of me following rather than planning where I'm going to attack.
Home roads for this World Championships, you must be very motivated to get back the rainbow stripes.
Yeah, overall after the dream season that I had, and I think we are one of the best team in the race today, and I would like to show that.
How's today looking for you and for the team?
I think the U.S. has a really strong team. Like, we have a lot of good climbers, so yeah, I think it's going to be exciting. It's from watching the U23 and the juniors race, it's a hard course. So
I was going to say, is that giving you an idea as to the way you think the women's race is going to pan out this afternoon?
yeah, I think it's going to be a small group or a solo rider. I mean, 5 times up, you know, the long climb, and then the steep climb is just, Nikki, you have a gap, the last lap on that, you can hold it, as you saw with the U23 boy yesterday.
Matthieu Van der Poel gained his 2nd world title in the space of 9 months at the junior men's road race, having already won the cyclocross worlds in January. Unlike the other events we've had here so far, there was no early break in the women's elite race. Instead, the peloton, often led by the US team, set a furious pace on the opening 57k loop, which meant that the group was reduced to just 40 riders after only 1 lap of the finishing circuit. The Dutch and Italian teams proved to be the strongest on the day, both with multiple riders always at the front of affairs. First of the significant late attacks came from Rosella Ratto of Italy and Lucinda Brand of the Netherlands, who held an 11-second lead over a US-led group with 2 laps remaining. Later that lap, Evelyn Stevens capitalised on her teammates' work, pushing the pace to the point where a select group of 5 had formed by the top of the longest climb on the circuit. However, with 1 lap remaining, Italy still looked to be in the strongest position, with 3 riders in the front group of 8. But with Marianne Vos ever present, it was going to take some clever tactics to take a home win. Despite their best efforts, they couldn't shake Vos, who launched her trademark attack on the last climb of the day, quickly distancing her rivals and soloing to victory. Emma Johanson of Sweden took a fine 2nd place, adding to the bronze that she won 3 years ago, whilst local girl Ratto rounded out the podium. That looks really tough before you even came to the circuit today.
Yeah, to be honest, from the moment I got on my bike, I just felt so tired. Yeah, it was a difficult race, but good support from the girls in the beginning, so that kind of took the pressure off, and then yeah, it was just every man for themselves on the circuit.
Well, I like to win, so I'm not pleased when I don't win. But I tried everything I could. 5th makes you get closer and you can see what you need to do to improve, and yeah, I mean, I was outnumbered, but yeah, it was a great race, but yeah, makes me motivated for my off season.
Well, what a performance by Marianne Vos. All of that expectation, all of that pressure, and she performed flawlessly to take her 2nd consecutive World Championship win. And it's been a great day for the fans in orange. Double Dutch, you might say, if you want to be particularly cheesy. But that leaves us 1 race still to go, the grand finale, the elite men's race, which comes tomorrow. Who do you think is going to win that? As ever, you can leave your comments below this video.
Before veering right on the outskirts of Pistoia and picking up the same route as the women's event. At 7.3 kilometres, the teams crest the only rise on the course at Serravalle Pistoiese,